Let me tell you one of the stories that my grandfather told me when I was young. He said it happened in our town, not far from where we lived. He never laughed when he told it. He never smiled. He just said,
If you ever find yourself walking alone down Elmsbury Road, turn back.
the story start. I should have taken the cab. That's the thought echoing in my head with every step I take down Elmsbury Road. The night is colder than it should be in June. A biting wind whips through the empty street, rattling tree branches like bony fingers against the black sky. My phone's dead. Of course it is. And there's not a soul in sight. Just me, alone with my footsteps and something else. At first, I thought it was just my paranoia. You know, that creepy feeling when you think someone's behind you. But you turn around, and there's nothing. Except tonight, every time I turn, I swear I catch the tail end of something ducking out of sight. Something too fast. Too quiet. I left Sam's party around midnight. Drank just a bit. Enough to feel warm. Not enough to hallucinate. My apartment's a 20-minute walk through the neighborhood. I've done it hundreds of times, but not like this. Not with it. The first time I really knew I wasn't alone was by the fence near the old elementary school. A tall wooden barrier splitting the sidewalk from the shadow-choked schoolyard. I was walking past it when I heard scraping, not like footsteps, more like nails on wood. Slow, purposeful, following me. I froze, and then I heard it again. Scrape, 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 like claws dragging along the other side of the fence. I wanted to yell, but my throat closed up. I backed away, step by step, heart pounding so loud it drowned out everything else. Then silence. I waited. Nothing. So I ran. God, I ran so fast. I didn't care how stupid I looked. I just wanted to get to my street. Light, familiar, safe. But when I finally got there, something was off. It looked the same mostly. Same cracked pavement, same porch lights. But the air felt thick, like I was breathing soup. And none of the lights in the windows were on. Not one. Then I noticed my building. The door was gone. Not open, gone. Like the wall had grown over it. I stood there, panting, staring at the brick where my front door should have been. My legs wanted to collapse. My brain tried to explain it. Wrong building, maybe? But no. My mailbox was there, with my name. Everything matched, except the door was missing. That's when I heard it again, behind me. A dragging sound, wet, guttural. I turned. Nothing. But this time there was something worse than noise. A smell. It hit me like a punch. Rotting meat and old sewage, thick enough to make my eyes water. I gagged. Then I saw the ground behind me, fresh tracks, not shoe prints, grooves. Like something had slithered after me, carving into the concrete. I backed against the wall. My hands brushed cold brick. Then I felt something warm pulse beneath it. The wall. It breathed. I ran again. I didn't even think, I just ran. Past Mrs. Harley's yard, except her garden gnomes were all smashed, faces twisted like they were screaming. Past the old oak tree, where something hung. I don't know what it was. It looked like a body, but wrong. Stretched, as if someone had pulled it like taffy before nailing it to a branch. I didn't stop to check. I kept running until I reached the gas station at the corner. Bright lights, shelter, people. I burst through the door, gasping like I'd been underwater. The clerk looked up and blinked. No concern, no confusion. He just stared. "Are you okay?" I asked, my voice cracking. He didn't answer. He smiled. Only it wasn't a human smile. Too wide, too many teeth. And his eyes, they weren't reflecting the light. They were absorbing it, like black holes sucking everything in. I stumbled backward, knocking over a rack of chips. He didn't move. Then, in the mirror behind the counter, I saw it. The thing that had been chasing me. It wasn't standing behind me. It was crawling across the ceiling, long bony limbs folding like spider legs, a face like melting wax, empty sockets where eyes should be, but I felt them watching me. It opened its mouth, no sound, but inside its throat, something was squirming. I ran again, out of the gas station, into the street, not caring anymore where I went. I just wanted to be away. But the road kept changing. No matter where I turned, I ended up back on Elmsbury Road. It was looping, like I was stuck in a bad dream I couldn't wake up from. Eventually, I collapsed near a street lamp. I looked up, hoping to see the moon. There was no sky, just black, not even stars. And then, the voice. It wasn't out loud. It was in me, in my blood, in my thoughts, whispering things I can't repeat because they weren't words, just images, flashes of things I've never seen, but now can't forget. Things that want me. I think the thing is still following me. Maybe it doesn't want to kill me. Maybe it just wants me to remember it, to carry it inside. I'm not sure I ever made it home. I still walk down Elmsbury Road every night.